Hey everybody, Tim here with another Transformers review. Bet you didn't expect me to see me so soon. So I just recently did like all of the new Netflix TV show War for Cybertron Part 1 Siege, which was like 6 episodes. And I started to do a little bit more research on it. And like I said in that review, like I'm a huge Transformers fan, but like I don't know everything about it, and there's always stuff where you start digging and you realize that there's more and more stuff to it. So I didn't realize that the War for Cybertron is done by the same people who like Rooster Teeth. And so evidently, I didn't know this at the time, but they had already done some Transformers TV shows. So you find them online, you can find them at their website, stuff like that. They had already done a trilogy, just like the War for Cybertron's a trilogy. They had done the Prime Wars trilogy. So I was like, okay, gotta watch this, gotta check it out. So the War for Cybertron is like it's like during the war. It's like right in the thick of it, like pre-Earth, if you will. Whereas this is after Earth, and this is this is the end of the war. Like the war's already over. For those who read the IDW comics, this is based off of kind of the Phase 2 comics. So I'm going to go ahead and do those. I'm just going to do them in 3 sets, just like I'm planning on doing the Netflix ones. So first, I'm going to do Part 1, the Combiner Wars. It's pretty short. It's 8 episodes, plus they did do some preludes. Like it's like 4 short ones to kind of give like some background. So, but it's basically, I don't know. I'm curious to see, since I've read the comics, I kind of know what's going on. But I'm kind of curious what other people think. Where, like, when it starts, like, the first thing, like, one of the first lines is, "What a nerd." And I was like, yep, that's who this show is for. So I'm totally down with it. I got it. We see Windblade, the city speaker. So already I'm loving that. For the comics, Windblade's what's known as a city speaker. She literally speaks to like the Titans, most notably like Metroplex, stuff like that. We hear about the Enigma of Combination. I messed that up. It's okay, it doesn't matter. And basically what it does is it can take any like Cybertronians and allow them to combine like a Gestalt, like Devastator, for example. So I'm already loving it. So like I said, this takes place after the war, after the series, technically during the comic series, where we see like peace on Cybertron, and there's actually like a council. It's Starscream, Rodimus in this show, and then Mistress of the Flame, who comes from Cadmus, where Windblade's from. And it's like this little peace faction. There's actually even more on the council in the comics. So Windblade tries to shoot the artifact and shoot Starscream instead. It's hysterical to watch him like just bitch about it. And then we see Optimus like trying to stop her. He's the one who deflects her shot. Windblade and Optimus fighting, going back and forth, being like, "You can't do this, you don't know what's going on." And then she's like, "I'm trying to shoot the Enigma of Combination." And he's like, "Oh, okay, yeah, that's a good idea. That should be destroyed." And so they work together. Them going to go see Megatron sparring against the Constructicons is great, especially where Megatron's like dancing around. It's fantastic. Absolutely loved it. Finally, it's Megatron, Optimus, and Windblade against Starscream, Rodimus, and the Mistress. So it's 3 against 3. It's pretty great. Seeing Devastator just come out of the ground. Like, Devastator's always great. I was so mad in the movies where they just completely ruined him. Seeing them controlling the dead the dead combiners was kind of creepy. And then Starscream just becoming the ultimate creator by using the Enigma of Combination, and he just becomes a god. It's fantastic. Windblade going inside of herself when she's shot, and then of course Metroplex waking her up. It's like I said, it's 8 episodes, and each episode's only like 3 minutes long. So it goes by in the blink of an eye. It's so fast. I'm super excited. I absolutely loved it. If anybody hasn't watched it, because like I said, Netflix is bringing this all to light. So didn't even know this existed until Netflix. So if you guys have seen it, let me know. If you haven't, I really recommend it. It's not a direct sequel to the new show. I don't even know if they're going to technically be connected, but definitely give this one a watch. So let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys for Part 2, The Titans Return.